Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, students. Today we are going to study our new chapter from history section, that is revolutions from 1700 to 1980. In geography, revolution means the object revolving around a bigger object, while in history, revolution means the change in society and social structure on a massive level. It is the complete and radical change affecting political, cultural, and social system. Just assume that the countries for Islam, they were in a very bad state. So what happens when Islam came into being? People adopted it radically, and people starts accepting Islam, and there was a huge change in the social structure of those countries which have accepted Islam. That revolution and that change in the social structure on a massive level, that is called Islamic Revolution. Similarly, during the period of 1700 to 1900, the Europe has seen an era of revolutions. Why was there a need of revolution? Number one, the common public got awareness regarding their rights. They came to know what their rights are. Further, Europe interaction with highly developed Muslim states opened door for new discoveries and technologies. They came to know that how they can utilize their raw materials and natural resources. Then the technological advancement in terms of weaponry, they have started research and they have started getting knowledge, and they have started working on scientific side, because at that time Muslims were excelling in science and astronomy and mathematics. When Europe sees that, when Europe realizes that they can get success by research, they have adopted those researches and they got revolutionized in terms of technology as well. Usually it has been observed that in most of the revolution, the general public is not satisfied with the existing system. Motivation of revolution could be political. It's like they want a separate state, which was the case of Pakistan and India. It could be economical or social. So in case of Europe, before revolution, the common people were in misery, and there was a monarchy, there was a rule of a single person, kingship was there, and there was unequal distribution of wealth and resources, and they were tired of slavery, exploitation, and class system, as well as colonialism. What is colonialism? It is the policy of a country that seek or extend or retain its authority over other people or territories, generally with the aim of economic dominance. We have discussed that during the period of 1700 to 1900, the Europe has been through a series of revolution. So one of them was British Revolution that happened in 1650. It is also called English Revolution, and you will find it with the name of English Civil War in history. In 1642, Englishman named Oliver Cromwell, he stand against the monarchy system, and he gathered the like-minded people and he formed an army against the king Charles I, who was king of England, Scotland, and Ireland at that time. So the revolution took place in these three states, England, Scotland, and Ireland, between the supporters of that Charles I and the opposing group. When Charles I was executed, then the monarchy was abolished and republic called Commonwealth of England was declared there, and then these three states have experienced the election system. Oliver Cromwell became the Lord Protector of England, Scotland, and Ireland during the Republican Commonwealth. The outcome of that British Revolution was that it ended the concept of divine rights of kings, no more kingship for these states, and the belief that Parliament was the supreme in political matters. All the political matters will be taken care by the Parliament from that time, and the English monarch had to rule in a manner which was limited by a constitutional agreement. That ruler only has to implement that rules or constitution. This type of rule is also called constitutional monarchy, that you are only being ruled by the constitution. The ruler doesn't matter, but the law does. British Revolution was totally political. It was for the power of the states. During that time, one more revolution was building up, and that was Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution was a time when the manufacturing of goods moved from smaller scale to the large factories. And it happens after the exposure to Muslim developments. When the Europeans were exposed to Muslim developments and technological advancement, they researched and they start utilizing their own resources. So the main feature of that revolution was technological, socio-economic, and cultural. The technological changes that was being observed at that time was that they have started using iron and steel as their raw materials, and they have started manufacturing products from iron and steel. They start making use of the energy sources such as coal, petroleum, electricity, and motive power. Steam engines, internal combustion engines were adopted, and invention of new machines were being done, such as spinning jenny and power loom. During this period, factory system is being observed, and there was an increased division of labor and specialization of functions were introduced. The communication and transportation system flourished at that time. Steam locomotives, steamships, automobiles, airplanes, telegraph, and radio were introduced. Increased use of natural resources and massive production of manufactured goods was also observed during the Industrial Revolution period in Europe. At the same time, there was developments in the non-industrial sphere as well. There was agricultural improvements. The methods of agriculture were being upgraded. There was an economic boost due to manufacturing of products on a massive level. There was a wider distribution of wealth, and there was an increased international trade because they need labor workforce for the factories. So the population shifted from rural to urban areas, and there was a growth of cities is being observed during that time. The development of working class movement happened, and the new patterns of authority emerged during that time, and people start acquiring new skills. That from craftsmen they have started getting the skills of machine operator, and confidence in the use of natural resources was observed during this period. This is it for today. What you guys need to do is you have to do these questions answers in your notebook, and you have to take the picture and you have to upload it on the application for checking. And what are the question answers? Number one is you have to define the following terms: revolution, colonialism, monarchy, industrial revolution. And then where and when did British Revolution take place? What were the causes of British Revolution, and what were the outcomes of British Revolution? Then what factors contributed to Industrial Revolution in Britain? And you have to describe the technological changes observed in Britain during Industrial Revolution, and what changes on socio-economic level were observed in Britain during Industrial Revolution. Happy learning. Jazakallah khairan.